This will be Abide 3, all capital letters, and it will be saved in the Bible folder. Now, we were showing you in Genesis before, on the first page, you'll have these outer margins here where it all talks about all those particular things. We talked about the first one being contemplate. The second one is picture. In other words, when you're reading Genesis 1, 3 to 25, you are supposed to picture yourself within that scene and see what it's like to actually have been there during that time. So that's another way to do it. Plus, there is a lot of art, just art by itself in here, which is extremely helpful. Here's a picture of one here. It was done by Michelangelo in the Sistine Chapel, where there is God touching Adam. And when you see that picture, the next thing they talk about is praying scripture. Then you can pray scripture. That's another thing you can do. And then finally, journal. Now, many people will do that in an actual piece of paper journal, which is good. But what I've decided to do is take a special SanDisk memory card, doesn't have to be SanDisk, and write it in that and save it on that particular memory card so that I can use that on this or any other computer to read what I do for a journal. Because, for example, if you are reading in Genesis 2, 1 to 7, that's where you can write in a journal, which I did today, for example. That's where I left off. Also, these are the places where you will get cross-references where they said you would not before. This has to do with Genesis 2, 1 through 7, where God created man, and he had created everything else. But God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. Now, what would you journal about that in particular? Well, that's what I did today, and I sent that out in email to some of my friends as well. So that journaling is extremely important.